everyone. Well, I know it's been a couple of weeks since I've done a video, and my father-in-law suffered a heart attack, and he is doing fine now, but we have been through a lot the last couple of weeks, and caring for him at home. So that, as I think you can understand, has taken a lot of time and top priority. But nonetheless, things are starting to get back to normal, and I have been doing a lot of projects in the evening during times that really, honestly, I could not video. But I thought I would share with you a bunch of stuff that I have done and have completed. So, as you know, I'm partaking in Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, and Sarah, Rachel's sister, had shared with us a link for Ann Wood. She's a textile artist, and on her site, she has a free pattern for this long pin cushion. So I made a pin cushion. You can be real decorative with it, add laces, you know, do different stitching. I chose to keep it rather simple, but I love it. I just love it. So that inspired me. I did a cube on my own. I just used a bunch of scraps. So I'm going to keep one next to my sewing machine and one here on my desk. So I did that. I also played with jelly prints and what have you, and dies and that type of thing. I actually tried to video that. Thought I had it videoed, but I did not have my camera on. But anyway, this was just my scrap piece of paper that I kept cleaning my brayer off on. So I'm going to keep that. I did some tea stain and then sprays. I think that's what, yeah, what these are you know, nothing fabulous. I did a bunch of just dipping in my inks. This is some of my jelly prints. This, I hope the camera's picking it up nicely. This was just a side piece of paper that I was cleaning a stencil off on, and it's one of my favorite pieces. But some of these can use some more layers. Some of them I'm happy with where they are, but I did that. I mean, I spent quite a bit of time working on these. And I don't know if this is picking up, but under here is beautiful. It reminds me of Florentine paper. Just one little section in here. There's several different colors. It's really pretty in person. But I played with those. Some of them I will add more layers to. That's just a piece of paper I was cleaning apparently something off on. I did some envelopes with just some regular coffee dye. Some more papers and sprays. This is some, I had coffee dyed this, you know, so the paper was wet, and then I used some Tim Holtz spray, and it should have been green, but the effect, because I was using the coffee, made it come out more yellow than green. I mean, I didn't do anything too fabulous, but I got quite a bit done. And then I think the rest of this, well, there's some more with inks or whatever. Inks and sprays. And then just some regular coffee dyeing. I'm sorry, my husband's downstairs yelling something. I don't know if he's talking to me or TV. He's watching football, so it's hard to say. But anyway, as you can see, I was busy with all of that. And I did those, like I did jelly prints one night, and then I did some inks one night, some coffee dyes another night. My husband, I had him bring up a, like, you know, the 6-foot fold-up tables, and I set it at the end of my table here so that I could do it at my desk and lay it out on my table to dry so I wouldn't completely trash my kitchen like normal. And that table has been in here since. I have found it very handy. It gives me another surface to cover. Then, let's see, what do we want to talk about next? I had mentioned that I was making a journal for Aubry, one of my granddaughters who's going to be 9 in another week or so. And I finished that. I finished that today, actually. I've been working on it. I mean, it's nothing great, but I know that she's going to love it. But I'll do a quick share here. Just very basic tags. It's very basic, and I will tell you why. It's because Aubry she's an artist. She really is. To be 9 years old and the things that that child can do is remarkable to me. So I just wanted to give her base pieces that she could do her thing to. Give her a few ideas or whatever. I used one of the Tim Holtz little cutout things. Just included, you know, different little elements that she might be able to use. She is in dance. So I put a couple little girls and the little ballerina, different pieces that she could use. I added some trims. I had made, this is the base for a tag that I had made, and I thought I would put it in there. Tie-dye's her big thing. I made an envelope. I had some of these journal cards. Someone had, it might have been my daughter. Somebody bought them for me, and I've had them for a while. So I decided to include those in, some of them, in Aubry's journal. A little bead dangle here. Once again, very basic tag. I stamped a piece of paper with "This book belongs to." You can see everything's pretty basic. I had made this from Patty Cakes. Something by Patty Cakes. I'm so sorry. She had made some of these, and I thought they were so cute over the page sort of tabs. And I had made that a long while ago when I was starting Aubry's journal, actually. I think I made one for a Christmas journal or something. And I thought, oh, I'll make one of those to put in Aubry's journal. And then I put Aubry's journal aside, and I was like, oh my gosh, time is getting away from me. So anyway, I won't go through all of this, but just real quick. Different types of papers. I tried to make it colorful. I made one of those little pop-outs. A couple little tags. A bookmark that I've had, don't know where it came from. I added a little ballerina. One of those little notebooks. I included a bunch of stuff that I already had, as you can see, but I thought that she would be able to do something with in the journal. This is just a big butterfly sticker. husband's down there yelling something. Another little notebook, a little envelope. I stuck a couple more of those little girls in, and a couple little of those Tim Holtz cards. More spare pieces. Nothing too elaborate. Added some washi tape. I had given her a bunch of washi tape a while ago. I did make one of these little side tucks. I put ballerina slippers. Another little ballerina, little postcard, another piece of sparkly paper that I thought she would enjoy. Another piece of paper that I just cut in a tag shape, attached with a heart pin. Another little tag. Papers. I made this, made this little, very simple little folder with the side tucks here. I included this February cutout, February calendar, because her birthday being in February. I just like to give her ideas, just enough that this is just some spare paper, leftover paper, but she's really into tie-dye, so I thought I would stick that in there. A little envelope. I put things to do on the back. I added a little made with love tag on it, or bead, whatever, dangle. And then in here, in these pockets, I just stuffed them with cutouts and butterflies and stickers and different things like that. Can't remember what's in. Oh, there's little stickers in here. And then the back sides of the papers, more little crown sticker, a couple little cards, I guess I would call them, that she can do something with. Another little postcard type thing I had. Another butterfly sticker. And then on the back I attached this bag and got some more stickers to go in there. Reason nothing, as I mentioned before, the reason nothing's decorated is I want her to do it. And she's creative enough that she can definitely do it. So I like to give her enough so she can do her own thing. So that's part of her birthday present. I'm glad to have that done. Then I finished my cover. I think it's done. I added a bead cluster. I added this lace, put some French knots in it. I don't know if you've seen all this. I have beads here, beads down here, beads here. This is the next journal I'm working on, and this is really, I guess I had planned on getting further along with this, but I wanted to do this for Initially You 2022, where you use your initials. I guess mine is just going to be my first and middle initial, which is stitching or sewing for Sheila. My middle name and middle initial is D, so I feel like details fit that with all the stitching, the beading. So that's my Initially You 2022. I'm going to start working on this journal now. That's my next project. Then this is my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery project. I don't know if I shared this with you or not, but this book's from like the 1800s. I can't use the spine because the spine basically was just nothing left of it. So I'm going to make a spine for it. I don't know yet what I'm going to do. I love the fact that it's all weathered and worn. So I don't know how I will cover it, but I will make a new spine for it. And then these are the pages that I have done, and I decided to use Rachel's method of attaching my pages. So I just started working on that last night. What's happening here? So that's how it's going to go in the book. You basically make it serpentine. Then these first two pages will be, of course, this will be attached together so that when you flip the page, you get to page 2. What I've been working on is how Rachel showed, where she's doing the real, I forget the name of the stitch, but attaching these so that they're not floppy on the fabric, that the centers are attached. I'm going to decide what I want to do around the edges here. I'm definitely doing something. I don't know if it will be something, just some sort of stitch, you know, embroidery stitch, or if I'll add fabrics, or what I'm going to do yet. But what I've been working on is attaching these to the page. I got that sewn. And I think I shared these before, the sample pages. So I'm working on stitching that. I got this pinned here. And then this is the one I just finished. January's was, you had to use a bunny and lace. So I have some different laces in my bunny, and then the stitching that I did. So I started working on that. I plan to at least have all these stitched. I'm working on them one at a time. I got that one down. This one's almost down. So I can get rid of all these pins. And then I can decide what I want to do around my edges before I attach. You know what I mean? Because these two pages will be attached. And then these two pages will be attached. So I just need to determine what I want to do there. So anyway, that is what I have been up to. I just wanted to let you know that I am alive and well, and I will be getting back to normal this week. My goal is to do at least 3 or 4 videos a week. So I am going to try my hardest to accomplish that. And I just want to thank everybody for your continued support. It means the world to me. And I hope that you are all well and safe. And I will see you very soon. Happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.